we've got a lot of questions about demand in recent weeks. I can't emphasize enough. We have excellent demand for Q4, and we expect to sell every car that we make for as far into the future as we can see.
Hey everyone, Couch Investor back to our video for today. So that was Elon Musk on the earnings call, basically saying what we are all thinking. Demand is really not the issue here, even though a lot of people have been talking about Tesla has a demand problem. The stock should drop to around $130, $140 or so for no reason other than rumors saying that they have a demand issue. Tesla will sell every car they produce for the foreseeable future. Plus, next year they'll have the Tesla Semi. Don't expect a lot of those, but start of ramping up of that. Plus, maybe in the second half of the year, you'll have the Cybertruck as well. Once the first one is seen on the street, well, you can obviously start maybe believing that it is a real truck. It is a real thing that Tesla is building and not vaporware. Now, the stock was down more than 6%. That's nothing new. After hours, it's down 0.5% again, but the overall market is probably going to go down as well. That's why I'm wearing yellow, because the, well, unbelievable company that each and every quarter surprises us all by crashing the market, Snap, or Snapchat, for those that aren't familiar, they reported earnings and basically showed us again that it is a garbage company. But I'm not going to talk about Snapchat in this video. It's just, well, it doesn't make sense. Every other big company out there, Meta, Pinterest, Google, everything related to advertising is basically down again because, well, we haven't learned anything from the past quarters, right? Snapchat, bad earnings, suddenly all the rest report and like, not so bad actually. The same story will happen again and again. But hey, let's switch to Tesla.
Well, you got me. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense.
Why am I buying more shares? The question is, why not, right? As you can see right here, these are the overall numbers for this quarter. I mean, what's not to like here? So before we go into that, if you want to support me and this channel, do check out the link down in the description and in the pinned comment to get the top 10 best stocks to buy now. Maybe it's Tesla, who knows? Or go to fool.com/couchinvestor and make sure to check out all the other links in the pinned comment. So, quick recap, because I'm sure you've seen these numbers already countless times from yesterday till today. So automotive revenue, that's up 55% year over year. Yes, okay, a 3% little boost here from regulatory credits. But you know what? Skip that. Let's look at automotive gross profit, up 42% year over year. And if Q2 didn't have all the challenges that it did have, it would probably be closer to 50%. Now, total revenues up 56%, total gross profit up 47%. Yes, total GAAP gross margin, that's down a little bit, but it just becomes better and better. Operating expenses only up 2%. Income from operation, that's up 84%, so okay, quite nice there. Adjusted EBITDA, that's up 55%. Then the margin, that's down 13 basis points. But all the rest, I mean, net income GAAP 103% increase, 75% non-GAAP, EPS GAAP up close to triple digits again, non-GAAP 69%, nice. And then cash flow 148%. Now, talking about how much cash Tesla will have and Tesla is generating each and every quarter, we obviously have to talk about the comments made during the call with regards to, well, share buybacks. A lot of people misunderstand. It's not, oh, we're buying back $5 to $10 billion in shares, and that's why we can't build more factories. No, it's after everything, we still have cash left, and then we're going to buy more shares. Now, of course, today the stock price is pretty cheap. So those saying, oh, let's wait, let's first build, maybe leave some cash on the balance sheet in case, I don't know, something bad happens around the world, so we're safe. Of course, that's a plan. But if that doesn't happen, Tesla's shares probably will go up in the coming quarters, more likely than not if everything continues the way it's operating right now. So for them, it's going to be more expensive to buy back shares. Plus, there is this 1% tax or something like that coming into play next year. So there is that to consider. Of course, $5 to $10 billion is just 1%, won't really move the needle that much. But let's be honest, if they start buying back shares, I don't think it's going to be a one-time thing. And especially not if they're generating so much cash each and every quarter. I mean, there's limited things Tesla can do with money as fast as they're growing. So there's always going to be cash on the side that should be used to return to investors. I mean, it makes sense. And then in the future, if they want to raise cash, if interest goes down, then they can do that. So again, it's not share buybacks or building factories. It's building factories and buying back shares. That's it. Of course, I'd love it if they do this on a yearly, or maybe they say, oh, we're going to buy back share. We're authorizing, I don't know, $20 billion. And then they just choose whenever they want to buy back shares, just like every other big company out there that has a lot of cash. So there is that out of the way. And that's obviously one of the reasons why I keep buying more shares, because as the share stock goes down and they can produce these type of numbers, I'll be silly not to add to my position. I mean, what other company is trading at, let's say, what is it now? 50, 40, 60 forward P or something like that, depending on the price, obviously, growing as fast as Tesla with that much potential? I don't think you can find many companies out there. But then again, I haven't really looked that much lately, just adding to the position that I own. And for those that don't know, Tesla is the largest position in my portfolio. Now, quick little thing here that maybe some might have missed. So Cybertruck, well, if you listen to the earnings call, you know, Cybertruck is now tooling status. Before it was in development. And Tesla Semi is in early production. We know that beginning of December, they're going to deliver the first ones to Pepsi. So that's pretty exciting. They also talked about the energy crisis in Europe. Is that going to affect Berlin? Right now, they say no, nothing has changed. But of course, as we know in Europe right now, a lot of things can change pretty fast. They also talked about a recession. Is Tesla recession proof? Might not be recession proof, but can probably handle a recession. And again, during a recession, strong, stable companies will come out much stronger. Those that are not really stable, those that burn a lot of cash, have a lot of debt, maybe have to switch from ICE to EV, will probably have a lot of troubles. And as we've seen with the current market, European, more specifically German automakers don't have it that easy. And as we've seen as well, Tesla, Model Y, pretty popular in Germany. Talking about something popular, I'm going to have a talk with Best in Tesla, Lars, if you know his channel. So if you want me to ask some questions, there is a community post for that. Write your question there. And if it's pretty popular and a good one, might ask him, and that will be in our interview. So to answer the question, why am I buying more Tesla shares? I think it's obvious. I think it's probably one of the best opportunities out there in the current market. Can it go lower? Everything can go lower. But right now I'm happy to pay the price of $206. Same thing as I said 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago. I'm okay with the price today because the opportunity is there. Of course, I don't know. Are they going to be bigger than Apple and Saudi Aramco? Maybe. Probably. Who knows? Time will tell, and I have time. So that will be it for this video. If you enjoy this type of videos, leave it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, maybe that subscribe button. And I see you all in the next one. Bye bye.